And Discord's not working. Cool. Well, welcome everyone to the Rift Wardens. If you know someone who wants to play in a game, send my way. I'd love to talk to them. Check out the YouTube and the Twitch. Check out the clip contest. More entries in there, the more chances you have to win. That's enough announcements tonight because we got started late. Let's get you guys rolling here because we do have tons of stuff to cover today. We're not going to rush it though. We're going to take it nice and slow. Sandra should be here momentarily. She was here and she has left for the moment. Joining us. Cherry is out. She is fine. Just got other activities that she had to go and do tonight. All right. Well, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you were out here in Enland Point, where you guys have established a bit of a home base, a place to live in the ruins of the city that was overtaken by demons. Now, you guys have established a home, a place to call your own, and a place to congregate and rest. That's where we pick up the next morning after having dealt with the 12 spiders and checked in with the Vein Wardens. It's going to be a thunderstormy day outside, and it's going to be miserable to leave. Question becomes, at least for the time being until the storm passes, what would you guys like to do in the house?
I have one very important question, Eric, since Cherry is currently out and unable to ask.
Yes.
Did we level up?
Not yet.
No, okay.
Not yet, but thank you for asking and check marking the ask for the session.
You gotta get that higher.
You do have to get that done, and in fact, if you did not have inspiration, I would give it to you, and we will go ahead and say that Cassandra's has been granted inspiration, and because of the ask for the level, we will grant Jack inspiration as a GM.
Excellent.
Thereby,
Those
everybody should have inspiration at the moment.
Yay!
Excellent. We love that.
Dorgo will head downstairs and start breakfast.
Okay. What's for breakfast today, Dorgo?
Eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah.
Do you have a specific way you cook the eggs, Dorgo?
Well, I was gonna make omelets, but then I realized that I don't know what people eat and who doesn't eat vegetable or who doesn't eat meat and who doesn't eat vegetables and shit like that. So I'm just making a big bunch of scrambled with the stuff on the side for them to mix in.
Okay. Because she is not here, I will say that Cherry comes down and takes a bowl of whatever the first thing is. And because she's not here, that will be the cayenne peppers.
Oh no.
That makes sense.
I
I just imagine Cherry, like, since you said that, I just imagine Cherry walking through, like, total sleepy teen, just walking past me, like, maybe giving me a hug and then grabbing a bowl and walking off and not realizing it's just cayenne peppers.
Good morning, Dorgo.
Yeah, exactly. Morning, Cherry.
What are these?
Cayenne peppers. They're hot.
You should know a girl named Cayenne.
Really? Was she from your home? Was she a furball too?
I don't know. Weird. Why do you eat eggs, Dorgo?
Tradition. Really?
You know those are just baby birds.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. And she's going to go and re-eat the cayenne peppers.
Okay. Re-eat?
Re-eat, yes. Oh.
Okay.
Who comes down next? I presume it's not Cassandra's because she usually dolls herself up in the morning, correct?
He does. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So would it be Eldrick, Jack, or Tenebris? Who wants to come next?
Eldrick doesn't come down. He's on the same floor as the kitchen.
Very
so.
good. So you're already here as you hear Cherry go, "Nyah, nyah, nyah. He's really good," as she is drooling from her nose.
Hey, you be. There's someone needs to talk to this child. Mr. Dorgo, you got the coffee. You have some coffee made? Yeah.
Coffee's made. Big silver thing.
All right. I'm gonna need a cup after the shit show we just went through. That was a little more rough than I expected.
It wasn't too bad. I actually expected Eiko to be more of a fight.
Well, I mean, you did kind of hit that bitch right in the throat. Kind of just about took her head off, man. I mean, that was quite the impressive blow.
Yeah. I just thought she'd be tougher.
Yeah. I'm sure they've said that about some other folks too.
Yeah.
She won't be saying that anymore, though.
No, she won't. Kind of really disappointed.
So, I gotta ask, what do you think about the whole? It's a thing, but I don't know really how I want to think about it. But when the guy threw the fireball at us upstairs, and then he went downstairs, and he threw another fireball at us, and then we had him cornered, and then all of a sudden now, had a couple, and Mr. Ten and Miss Cassie trying to say we should keep him alive. Do you think we should have kept him alive for a reason?
We didn't need any information from him, and he's not the type of person I would leave behind us.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I want to make sure I wasn't looking at it the wrong way. I looked to me like, well, okay, it's gonna maybe sound bad, but anybody that's affiliated with those people that are willing to do the slave trades of children's, and from the sounds of it, genetic manipulations, in my opinion, don't belong in Inland Point. This being me home, don't want that kind of nonsense being around here. But that's
Well,
me opinion. I know I'm kind of definitely not the diamond in the rough. I'm more like the piece of charcoal in the corner, but you know what I mean.
right, but I mean, to be fair, anybody who would sell children as slaves, I don't. I just have an issue with that.
I agree.
I mean,
I heard what you said to Miss Aku. That was quite poetic. I'm not gonna lie.
I can overlook a lot of things just because of Inland Point, for all of its flaws right now, sounds like, between you and Ace, it sounded like a really nice place before the demons.
It used to be. Yeah, once upon a time, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I understand where most of the 12 spiders come from. So I know when you have to scrape a living together. But there's got to be a line. You have to draw a line. And yeah, I don't abide by slave traders. I can overlook a lot of stuff, but no, not slave traders. I mean, there's people who sell themselves. That's fine. But selling somebody else without their consent, that's not. And I already know what it's like to. I already made the mistake of leaving somebody behind.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, we've all at some point left somebody behind, I think.
Well, no, not in that way. Like.
Oh.
I wish I could be as idealistic as 10, where he already surrendered. We didn't have to kill him. But I learned from experience that's if you leave somebody with a knife behind you, you're gonna find that knife in your back.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point when you put it like that, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the? I mean, Mr. Tenebris, and speaking of Mr. Tenebris, and those crazy ass legends that we keep hearing about. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem fitting. You know, the guy, all the legends you hear, he's some stoic, heroic, Billy badass that, he's super strong and can kill the whole army with the lightning bolt, consume lightning bolts, with his eyes and shit like that. It's like, I don't get it. And then all of a sudden, we go to attack the 12 spiders and he disappears. And then all of a sudden, he's downstairs and he's captured. Like, well, how is this guy a Billy badass if he just got captured by these people? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what to think about that nonsense. I wonder, but yeah, that's why I ask you. What are your thoughts?
I think we're going to find out that every rumor has a grain of truth.
Yeah, that's true. You can say that about any legend, really.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a there's a couple sea captains that I know. And one of them is like, the guy can do no wrong. He is the terror of the sea. His wife turns into a monster and consumes people whole. And honestly, I never had the pleasure of meeting him, but I know people who served on his ship, and you don't want a better sea captain. They will take care of you. But the monster, they could things get exaggerated. I mean,
Yeah,
hell, how
makes
many,
sense.
in the short time we've been together, how many times have you heard stuff that people think was about, like, people hear the door go and they think, I thought he was a giant orc.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, what's that all about, anyhow? You know, I
Well, two
I've heard
things,
that a few times, but I mean, we really haven't had a chance to talk about it.
two things. For a while there, I ran around with a half orc named Bo Duke,
Okay.
and we went to a party over by Ivry. There's a place called Paella. It's kind of like a wood. I don't know if you ever. It's kind of a very open community, very loving, very welcoming and stuff like that. And they have beach parties all the time. That's actually that scrap of shirt that you
Yeah.
found that we found. That is part of a Paean shirt. Bo Duke and I got them from entering a muscle contest. Like just
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah, you get drunk, you get drunk, you strip down, men and women strip down, and they just start flexing muscles and shit like that, and
Well,
everybody.
I'm not gonna win that convert. That no. Okay.
I don't
Go
know. Yeah,
ahead.
if you're worried about a dwarf winning that contest, there was a couple of dwarfs that won it. The female side, it was won by a very very open female dwarf. She had she shaved, but she
Oh
left
yeah.
her she left not really mutton chops, but just kind of braided the hair in front of her ear and like filled it with beads and stuff like that. And
Yeah. Uh-huh.
halfway through the contest, while she was flexing, like in like this little skimpy top, uh, there was another contestant, and Sea Elf, of course, uh, that was just wowing everybody. They might have been using magic, but the female dwarf just like said, looked over at her and said, "Screw it," and just ripped off the top and just started flexing, and she ended up winning. So dwarves can win stuff like that.
Good for her. I'm not doing that shit. I got the beer belly, you know. I got the muscles, but not like that.
She had kind of a belly. I mean, she was curvy.
Anyhow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like I said, and so and my uncle, my godfather, actually, he's not blood related, but he was my mother's first mate. And when my mother
Mhm.
got pregnant with me, she retired to running a inn in Bourbon. He took over the ship. I was named after him. His name is Dorgo Bargebelly. So when people are looking for
So it's a
Captain
first name.
Dorgo,
Okay.
yeah, they're looking for Captain Dorgo. They might be looking for him, and sometimes it's just better rather than like when Ten and I went into the 12 Spiders first. He had some fangirl named Liz just
Huh?
fought. He couldn't move. He had him trapped in a corner,
Really?
just fangirling all over him. I'm pretty sure his boots were like completely wet by her drool,
Oh,
but she was fanning all
sounds
over him. I
sounds
avoid
horrible.
that. I avoid stuff like that. I just say, no, you're looking for my uncle.
This is a
But as
great time for him to walk in.
my uncle, he's been
No,
dead for 10 years.
That's
That's crazy.
Come in.
Actually,
Roll for initiative against the undead. Jeez.
Laughs in GM. Your ghost is thinking. All right.
to be honest, I think 10 would have gone up and knocked on Cassie's door.
Okay. Cool.
So I don't know if you want to cut to that or
We'll do
Yeah,
that
that's
in a
fine.
second.
We'll cut
Then.
to it.
here. Okay.
You want to cut to it?
No, that's
No,
fine.
no,
We cut to it.
Yeah, we're
We're
good.
just we're just kind of rambling. That's good.
Understood. So, Tenebris, as the camera leaves these two guys joshing about dead uncles, Tenebris knocks on Cassandra's door. Cassandras, what is your state of being at the moment?
What time is it?
Tenebris, what time is it?
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like 10 is the kind of guy who would wake up early and go for like a morning jog, like a
Amazing.
monster.
Did you go out in the rain?
Oh, I don't think any weather bothers this guy. And then yeah, sure, he comes back just drenched, like leaving little footprints in the
Amazing. Amazing.
so whatever time it would be, that's like not quite stupid early, but I think he would think that it's later in the day. I already went for a run. People have had so much time, but it's probably like maybe like 7 a.m.
Perfect. Love it. Amazing. Um, she's not big on being late because that was kind of trained out of her. So she's a kind of an earlier riser too, unless the previous day was very difficult. And the previous day was very difficult. So she is going to answer the door, just cracking the door a little bit and peeking out. Now, all of her hair is still up in ribbons, but she has done her makeup and she's already had her bath. So she's got like a big robe around her. Yes, the Tenebris. What can I do to help you? I'm a little unprepared.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. It's just so late into the morning that I forgive me, everyone has different schedules.
Late.
I I kind of I'd like to talk with somebody and I don't know who to talk to, I'll be honest.
Hmm.
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. But I don't know that Cherry is very kind. I don't know that she
Yes,
yeah.
I understand. She is so lovely and very kind, a very sweet girl. But
And and
perhaps
yeah, and Eldrick gave I don't I thought I like Eldrick a lot. I don't know what the deal was last night. So I'm
Yes.
gonna give maybe let that stand for a little bit. And Dorgo, I'm a little confused because like he was with the spiders, then not with the spiders, and the spiders. So I don't know. I'll talk to them, I guess. But no, so I wanted to talk to somebody about was I in the wrong about what happened with Jack? Things got heated, and
Oh, no, just do you mind just one moment and let me
oh
um
sure, of
put
course.
on something a little different. Just one moment, just stay right there. And she shuts the door, and then just like a few minutes later, she's like her hair's still up in ribbons, but she she has her makeup on, but now she's actually wearing her normal clothes. Not looking as quite as put together as she normally does, but she opens the door. Okay, please do come in. There's a chair there. Feel free to sit down. Um, and we
Why,
can
thank you.
talk a little bit. Yes, you're speaking of the moment where they killed the unconscious man. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, that was uncomfortable. I agree.
I I don't know. I Jack made a really good point, and I've thought about that a lot. About we don't have the capacity, but I I don't know. It is that I've spent a lot of time out in the woods. I don't normally deal with you know strange cults and evil policemen and it's
Yes,
if there's a monster you kill it, if there's a person in need you help them.
I
And
understand.
I understand that sometimes things happen in the heat of battle, but it's very different if someone is defenseless. And I don't know, is mercy a weakness? Is is this are we just in a time of war? And that is
It is complicated, I believe. My life prior to this was fairly, I believed, peaceful. Well, perhaps that's not true either. But the situation, I'm sure you've looked around Edlin Point and seen the status of the roads and the crumbling architecture, and there's so many lives were destroyed here and harmed here. So I believe this place that we're in does feel as if we are at war in a way. There's just no telling what sort of fiendish creature might be lurking at times. So, so that I do understand, and even so, I don't particularly enjoy harming defenseless creatures. That's not feels a little unfair, I suppose, to do that. But I do understand it's hard to stop and try to immobilize everyone as you're going, right?
yeah. I think maybe I should probably talk to Jack about this, but I really appreciate you helping me kind of. I don't want to risk all of our lives. We can't help anybody if we are gone. But I
Yes,
feel like if these we are trying to overcome terrible people, objectively terrible people. But if we allow ourselves to engage in the same sorts of activities, aren't we just becoming the new terrible people?
it seems the lines that we're not supposed to cross might move depending on the situation and what we can do. But Sir Tenebris, you seem to be a very good man with a good heart, and
Uh,
I would not allow these situations to change that if possible. If we can avoid killing someone, then let's do it. But these people also, can we change their minds? Can
hmm.
can we can we change who they are? Or is this they've been perfectly comfortable selling children into slavery, and but does that deserve a death sentence? I understand the conflict, and I feel it as well. I suppose that with the gatherers, as you know, Aaron, once we were able to give him his memories back, he realized what he had done, and he himself taken advantage of. If we have the opportunity to help them, I would like to. I would like to right the wrongs that my people did. But I know perhaps I should talk to Eldrick to try to convince him that it would be good for us to make the attempt to try to help them.
I think that
And you
would be nice. Maybe we get. I mean, I know I'd like to talk to Jack.
yes.
I also. You mentioned the issue of the area. Initially, I had thought to um, go to the beach to check the poisoned water. Um, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I wasn't there to help you all initially.
Oh, it's
I
quite
didn't
alright.
I didn't think that it would be what it was, and I maybe that was a misstep, but I do feel drawn to make efforts to improve the area. I do think I need some time before going back into battle, but in the meantime, maybe we can make things a little bit better. I'll be honest, I'm a little tired of boiling all my water before I drink it. It's taking a lot of time.
Yes, it is uncomfortable to have to do that so frequently. But you may avail yourself of our bath. It's quite comfortable, and you may
Oh,
use it any time you like, and the water is clean. So, by all means, I certainly would be far more miserable if we did not have that. So,
that does sound very nice. Maybe I'll treat myself to that this evening.
you should absolutely. Um, but yes, do talk to Jack. He seems a very interesting fellow. He hasn't been unkind, so I hope you can resolve how you're feeling.
Yeah, that would be that would be nice. I do like him, but I do feel, I'll be honest, I'm a little teed off. Just
A little angry. I understand. He seems the sort that would feel he's doing the correct thing. He doesn't seem intentionally cruel, so I think you'll have a good talk with him. Just take your time, and if you don't see eye to eye, it just might be something that you don't agree on.
hey, maybe you're right. Well, thank you. Thanks, Cassandras.
Thank you very much. And I feel like I didn't do much, but listen, but you're doing the best you can in a difficult situation, so please don't be too hard on yourself.
Thank you. And if you ever need to, I know we've only recently met, but if you ever need to speak to anyone, I would like to return the favor.
You're very kind. I truthfully am not sure where I would start. There's a lot on my mind, but if I find a place to start, I will certainly come and seek you out.
I think 10 bows slightly and then probably walks back to go downstairs.
Oh, you find Dorgo and Eldrick downstairs. Tenebris comes down the stairs, guys.
And I
Right.
said, we already established what you are. We're just haggling over the price.
No. I mean,
Oh,
hey,
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 Ken.
how you doing?
Oh, good morning.
Yeah,
How fare you this morning?
what's good about it? You know?
Oh, not too bad. We survived.
Oh, you made breakfast. Thank you, Dorgo. Appreciate it. Do you have any cayenne peppers?
Um,
Oh, it's
we'll
okay.
point.
I'll
We'll
I'll
point over. We'll point over to the crying, snot-driven, drooling. Cherry, could you take her some
She
juice
has the
too? She
butts
looks like
of
she
the
drinks.
peppers stuck in her teeth.
Mm,
I
Did she already eat the whole ball?
No, she got through like 8 of them, and the butts of the peppers got stuck in her teeth because she can't chew those. She doesn't know to spit them out, so she's chewing on those stems.
painful. Mm.
10 walks over
You're
and
not here trying to
pats
do
pats
this.
Cherry on the back, and then dumps 5 from my healing pool, which cures a disease or a condition, neutralizes a poison affecting the creature, to make her not
Would that work for that?
I don't know.
I feel like it would.
Yeah, because what makes capsaicin toxic, what makes it spicy is that it's slightly toxic. So, yeah, her mouth isn't burning anymore, but the stems are still stuck in her teeth. You can't do anything about
Oh,
Could hand
chin
her
up,
some
buddy.
floss and a toothpick.
So she gives you the peppers. Thank
Great,
you,
and
10. You want a
you're
hug?
quite welcome. Hmm?
Do you want a hug? Can I hug you?
Sure.
You like worms?
Um, like as a concept?
Yeah,
Yes, I think worms are very essential for developing a good ecosystem.
I agree. Here's a hug, and she will hug your leg.
Okay, and Ted starts walking back towards everyone else,
She
like
releases.
unencumbered by the
Yep, she
the
releases.
furbolg.
Yep. Cool. All right, so you return to
Right.
the other guys.
Yep.
So then I gotta ask, this is the first chance you really had a minute. It's kind of, I know we just woke up and it's kind of surprise. Here's the morning topics, but Mr. Dorgo and I, we're kind of early risers. We've been talking for a little while. You know, I gotta ask, why did you want to keep the guy alive that just tried to blow us up? That was part of the slave trade. I don't understand why. They're bad people.
Sure.
Oh, before you respond, Jack will hear this from his open door and rush down and say knowing he should probably be in this conversation. Sorry, mate.
Does he come down with his
Hey,
scrolls and his bag and his books and everything else?
He runs out to the balcony, drops the scrolls over the top of it, the scroll cases, then runs down the stairs, picks them all up, and then sits at the table. And says, "Oh, and don't mind Jeeves. He's just collecting books from the manor. If you see
There's
it,
no
if you see an unseen,
balcony except outside.
they're waterproof. The scroll cases, it's fine, and there's nothing in them. Um, sorry.
yeah, you're good. I mean, it's a good. I'm glad you have it here, Mr. Jack, because I mean, if I'm not mistaken, you were the one who polished the guy off. Uh, in question, anyhow.
Yeah, yes, that was me. In the heat of the moment, we had to do what must be done. I'm just yes, I'm looking through these books that we picked up to, I don't now that the movement's gone, I'm going to identify them and send a letter to their next of kin, etc. Anyway,
You know their kin?
Sorry, you're sending what?
Well, I picked up all these books and ledgers and notes from Aiku, who was very diligent, and I'm hoping I can ascertain her identity, and then, reach out to her next of kin and explain that it was, I was just enacting a sentence of capital punishment on behalf of the mayor of Inland Point for crimes committed, and apologies and whatnot, and
Let's
a
not
few bit
do
of coins
that.
for the.
Let's not do that.
Huh? No? What? Why not? No?
If you were involved in a criminal organization that dealt with drugs, slavery,
Mhm.
murder, would you write home and tell your parents that, hey, this is what I do? Or would you tell them
Oh,
something silly like you were in the SCA? Um,
I see your point. That's very valid. Yeah, makes sense.
Secondly, if it was accepted and it was a family business, you're just inviting more people to come and avenge them.
Oh, good point. We wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see the first point for sure. Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Makes sense to me.
the first killing was a necessity. Second killing, inviting their family and friends to show up to get killed is.
Well, I mean, in my book, if they have the like mind, they deserve to die too. Huh?
Well,
Hey, Eldrick,
sure.
what's up? No. What? What's happening?
Do you need a hug? I'm sorry. I just.
Yeah, I think Ken gives like a
as
weird confused look while hugging Dorgo, accepting this hug. Just
What?
As soon as you say to Eldrick, "What's up?" He looks up at the top of the ceiling and he's like, "I don't know, the bottom of the fucking second floor. I don't." Miss Cassie up there tromping around too hard. I don't. What's it? I don't understand. What's up?
okay, don't
She's a
play coy.
delegate. Just because she has hooves.
You know what I mean, Eldrick. I understand. What's the deal with kill first, ask questions later? I understand. Yes, fine. We were removing a threat from the city. Maybe I misstepped because I thought that they were selling drugs is bad. Selling drugs is bad. Stealing bad. Everything the spiders was doing was bad. But we excused it. We've learned more things. Okay, bad. But instead of charging them, putting them on trial, doing the the regular stuff. And Jack brought up a good point. We don't have the capacity. We could fix that.
Yeah, not right now though.
It's okay, fine. But he was out of commission and then killed, and now you're saying, well, we should kill his whole family. What the heck, man?
Okay, all right, let me elaborate. Okay, so for starters, he was unarmed. He was a spellcaster. He didn't have anything. He didn't need anything. He threw fireballs at us for fuck's sakes. So unarmed he's still dangerous, right? Yeah. Okay. So there's that aspect. Now, other aspect, if his family agrees with what he's doing, being the slave trade and all the other nonsense, then you know what? They're just as bad as he is. They should go too. Tell me I'm wrong.
I feel this is a trap. Dorgo,
It
is
is.
I don't see it as a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm gonna. And Dorgo will grab a cup of coffee and take it up to Cassie because he knows she's still got about an hour with her morning routine. So he's gonna just take a cup of coffee up to her.
Eldrick starts with his enemy is my friend thing all over again.
Cassie, are you called out about the fact that you have an extra hour before makeup's done? Or is that legit?
No, she's not. She already had her makeup done. She just needed to finish her hair.
Understood.
She has her makeup before her hair. She's doing. She would have been down pretty shortly. She just threw on clothes because she felt weird being in a closed room with a man she doesn't know very well wearing her super frilly robe. So she she is going to put on her clothes again, but much more carefully now that she has her own room to herself again, and then fix her hair, and then she'll be down. So it's a pretty not too long. So it wasn't important enough for me to spend that much time talking about it. I'm so sorry. But she'll come down and she'll you know, plomp, quote unquote, down. And no, she has hooves. I'm not. I did make her that way, so that is on me. But she comes over.
I feel like carpet's not a thing. So like hardwood floors, hooves.
It's hardwood floors and maybe a few rugs, but that can only do so much.
Yeah, but it probably sounds like with Cassie, it probably just sounds like she's walking around in heels.
It does
True.
sound a bit like heels.
Yeah.
So it's not like a full horse like clomping around. She is a petite 5'7" girly.
Got exactly
so,
a 700-pound horse upstairs.
Exactly. That would be hilarious though if it was. If like every time you walk around, you're like, God damn, girl, what's going on?
How will we tell when she's throwing a tantrum up there? If she...
It's like it
Then we'll
always
hear
sounds
the
like she's throwing a tantrum. Like, girl, calm down, please. She comes downstairs. Yes, good morning. Sorry, I feel I'm a bit late, even though it's quite early.
You're like a wizard. You arrive promptly when you're supposed to. Yeah.
I suppose so. Perhaps I should work more on being a wizard then, instead of whatever I am. So.
Or I'll just hand her the cup of coffee and walk away.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you,
Like,
Dorgo.
not touching this one. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
That's exactly what that was.
So, what is the plan for today?
I was asking Mr. Tenebris as to why he wanted to leave that guy alive. That trying to blow us up with the fireballs, and evidently I said something about killing his family because his family agreed with his mindset or something along those lines, and I think it might have upset him a little bit. But then I proposed a question, and I think I kind of blew his mind a little, and then you came downstairs. So, good morning.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Yes, and I suppose
Jack was going to write their family letters.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she did say I tracked down their family lineage and I'm going to mail them that I killed their son.
Their daughter.
Oh, you, Jack.
Not in those words.
That is very.
None of those words.
That's quite noble
More
of
of an
you
Aldrich thing.
to want to send a letter to their family, but there is some concern that it could start some sort of feud with us.
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Perhaps you could mail them a little bit of gold with no note at all.
That's wild. What is happening, guys?
I suppose so.
No, Kaz. I love you. I respect. I appreciate we talk. Can you imagine opening your mailbox and there's what 200 gold?
Oh, that's quite a lot. 200.
I'm not
Okay,
giving him
fine.
200 gold.
Any amount of gold randomly in your mailbox that you received, especially if you're connected to a criminal.
That was, I mean, that was.
What
that
are
was
we
the dumb thing,
talking
you know?
about, guys?
That was
Well, then your name wouldn't be attached to it, at least.
I mean, where I
right?
came from, they would know what their person was into. They would know they hadn't come home one day, and then the next day, appropriate compensation would appear in their mailbox, and they would know, okay, it's been dealt with. We don't need to go seeking distribution.
What?
Really?
I don't know why we don't. Why are we sending them gold? We put a bomb in the mailbox. I think a bomb is a better idea than a piece of gold. Yeah.
Oh, well, the gold's
For
in
the
case
record.
they didn't know.
For anyone watching, we do not advocate this in any way. We do not endorse this action in any way. This
Also,
is
we don't
simply a
have
work of
bombs.
fiction. Thank you.
There's also no bombs, so
There are no bombs. Thank
Oh,
you.
there are no bombs. I mean, maybe
I
magic.
can make a bomb. I can make a magic bomb. I could do it.
I
So
suppose
are
if you
we
did
doing this to
live
the enemy of the
for-
enemy of the enemy, or
That's right.
I-
The enemy is my friend,
No.
but the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yep,
Okay.
that one too.
Look, I
Cassie's
will
just gonna
defer to the
shut her
people.
eyes and then take a long sip of her coffee and just
That's a good
take a
idea.
deep breath.
It's really
If-
early. I'm
if
a
she
morning
looks-
person. I apologize.
If she looks over at Dorgo, Dorgo's just gonna be like, "Don't look at me. I just met these people."
Oh, you know them. All right.
So,
So
all right. Go ahead, Miss Cassie. You have the
no,
floor.
you were speaking. Please go ahead. I did just get here, so I'll have a few more sips of coffee.
Oh, okay. Well, so anyhow, Mr. Tenebris, tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me how the people that agree with slavery and think it's okay should still be alive.
You know, it's when you say that,
Mhm.
it's
Yep.
I don't have an answer for you, Eldrick. I just believe that any person, no matter what they've done or who they are, has the opportunity to be redeemed. And I think
That
that if
might
we
be
have
true.
and if we have the option to protect life, it is sacred. And I understand that combat in the heat of battle, things can happen, but I believe that if we have the opportunity to not, you know,
Huh?
do mailbox magic, I think we should take that opportunity. But to Jack's
Sorry.
point, and I will say, don't think I didn't notice what you did with my sword. I don't cut that cleanly, Jack. But
Oh, I wasn't trying to hide it from you. In combat, we must. Well, sorry, not in all combat, but when we're trying to cut the head off a spider, we don't waste time trying to save its lip. Sorry, that got away from me. Yes, I apologize. That we were on a mission. The mission parameters were very clear. Nobody left alive.
Right? Yeah. No dead men tell no tales. Yeah, I think you did right, Mr. Jack. Yeah.
If I may,
Of course, Mr. Mayor, by all means, go ahead.
in
Defense,
this
defense.
particular situation, leaving people behind would have been a mistake. We were dealing with underlings loyal to the bosses we were going after. It was not safe for us to leave them behind us. I was telling Eldrick right before you came downstairs that I have been in a situation where, and learned the hard way, where you don't leave somebody with a knife behind you. In this case, it's a fireball. No matter what they say, we can't leave them behind us because it's going to come and bite us in the ass. Future situations that we were in, I believe we can. Shortly before we ran into you guys, we actually were fighting a bunch of kobolds, and we eliminated the kobolds that needed eliminating and let the others live. They are now in the sewers.
Yeah,
So
as long as there's a reason. Yeah.
it is situational. And there will be situations in the future where we can follow your line of thinking that if they surrender, they can. However, we were not dealing with an entity we could have done that with. Does that
I
make
don't know
sense?
about you. Mm,
I appreciate that, Dorgo, and yeah, I appreciate the notion of exercising restraint where possible, and I I accept in this moment I was wrong and restraint could have put us and the town in danger, and I am sorry.
You don't need to apologize. It's just a matter because when we came down to it, when it came down to it, you came through. So you
So
have nothing to apologize. It's just the fact that we needed to clear up the internal issue you were having
I
with the
appreciate that.
situation.
So
So
Can we agree that the surrendering of people is or creatures is situational, not necessarily all the time, because not all surrenders are true. Some of them are just weakness, signs of weakness,
yeah,
and could turn around and stab us in the back later.
yeah.
I
that's fair.
I wanted to
Mm.
propose something as we
Mhm.
are trying to bring this town back from where it's fallen. I'm sure there must be a place here where there were jail cells, a court of law, something like that.
Yes, currently, I believe the community owns that.
Yeah, that
Was,
is a problem.
was there something like that, Eldrick, back when you first lived here before the major change?
Yeah, I mean, once upon a time, we had the whole, the whole judicial system, if you will. We didn't really need it too much, but besides the occasional drunk. Uh, but now, I mean, with the shit that's going on here now, I don't know if it's got to get, it's got to get fixed pretty good before we're gonna get anywhere near that again, right?
So,
We have to have a town to establish town laws.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I mean, Miss Cassie, I know they're your people and all, and I don't mean any offense by it, but as long as these gatherer assholes are here, I mean, they're kind of the governing force at this point. I mean, they're the judge, the juror, and the executioner. Uh, as long as,
Above
I
table, we haven't heard them. We haven't above table. I don't know if that came through.
they did.
We have not heard of them pulling judge, jury, and executioner crap, have we?
They
No,
haven't been
well, again,
enforcing laws.
exactly. Like when he refers to them as judge, jury, and executioner, it's more or less like they don't see it right. They just get rid of them.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Correct. You're good.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
so then what's next?
Well, so I could be wrong, and I vaguely remember Miss Cherry saying something like we had a amount of time um before this Erog Lataf asshole gets here. Um,
wasn't it 48 hours?
I,
48 weeks?
What? We
48
have
hours.
2
Holy shit!
days?
48 hours. Holy crap! We got a problem.
He showed up
Uh,
yesterday.
How
Oh no.
how long did she say? Was it
I thought she said something about
Cherry?
yeah.
Cherry,
Yes?
what did you
What?
say particularly? How long do we have before Erog Lataf arrives?
A long time. We're going to be old when he gets here.
How much older?
Oh, like an entire baby's worth?
A
Like how old is the
baby.
baby? Is it like a 2-year-old
Human
baby?
You don't know?
Is it like a
Well,
dragonborn
okay.
baby? Because
No,
they
no,
like
no.
stop being
She's going
babies
to come
like
up to
2
you and she's
months.
going to pat your hand. Tenebris,
Hmm.
when a mother and a father really
Oh
love
dear.
each other,
Oh no.
they go
Cherry,
to
I
the
know this.
bedroom and they talk to the stork. And
What?
9 months later, a baby appears.
Is
So
hey,
9
Ted,
months.
Ten
Well,
straight
We have
up
no,
looks at
9.
everyone else and says, "Is this how furbolgs? Is
well,
that?"
well, no. See, there's a
No.
bit of a ritual to it as well. You see, there's a lot of praying to the
Cherry?
stork because
Yes.
there's praying to
Cherry.
the stork because they call the
Hmm.
stork
Uh-huh.
God. They go, oh
Uh-huh.
God, oh God, oh
Oh
God.
no.
And then
Cherry, we hear you, and there's
and then they
no
should
you do
hear,
not need to explain
oh,
anymore. We
oh,
totally
okay.
understand.
Oh,
You're
well,
doing a
he
wonderful job.
asked.
He did ask. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Yes. So you're
They
saying
also say
9
yes, yes,
months.
yes.
Yes.
If they have
Do
more than one kid, they want more, more, more.
Wonderful.
Goodness.
Dear, did you indeed say 9 months then? Is that what you meant by a baby's
Oh yeah.
age? All right.
How long do babies take where you're from, Cassie?
I don't 9 months, I suppose, but so Tenebris. Then yes, we
Just
have
turning away
9
from
months,
her.
which gives us a bit more time to resolve everything, I suppose, or get things as well as we can.
Speaking of, I was going to look into ways to deal with Erok Lataf. Sorry, are we allowed to say his name out loud? Is that a thing?
I
Yeah, he's not
believe
Voldemort.
so.
Who?
Do it. I dare you.
What?
Oops.
I said he's not Voldemort.
I don't know who that
I-
is.
I don't-
As soon as I heard that shit.
Is that a nickname for?
Yes.
All right. Is he a
Beetlejuice,
storybook
Beetlejuice.
character?
As there's a
You
knock
guys
on
are
the
just
door.
saying words. Ah!
I'll go
Eric
get
Latoff
it.
comes in. Hey guys.
I think we're all right because don't you have to say it 3 times? Isn't that the rule?
Well, let's not do that. Does
Say
anyone
what
have any
3
literature
times?
of?
Voldemort.
No, stop saying it, Dorgo.
There's a second
Say
knock
what,
on the
Voldemort?
door.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Beetlejuice and Voldemort sitting at the door.
Durgo, go get the door.
And they're kissing.
As you open the door, there's an ominous figure standing just outside.
I'm fixing to kill that motherfucker. You better be
Hi,
careful.
who are you?
Hello, my name is Maris. I am looking for Jack.
Huh?
Oh.
Jack.
What's your
Yeah?
business?
You know
I am here
Maris?
to formalize an agreement.
Ooh,
Oh, now. Oh, okay.
speaking of babies getting gestated.
Right out here or somewhere more private or
Right here is fine.
okay.
I got eggs cooking, excuse me.
As you are
Protect in the
excused, he
kitchen.
gives you a polite nod. And he asks, "May I come in?"
What
Would
are
be
you, a
my
cop?
guest.
Um,
He takes one step
Yes.
inside, does not extend beyond the one step inside the door, and will nod for the door to be closed to prevent the rain from coming in. You'll notice he
Never
is
mind.
dry.
Remind me which agreement this was in reference to. I kind of dabble. a bit.
Jack. Most folk look upon the sea and see only a boundary. A Jurakel seeks a companion. The waters near Enland Point have carried your people, fed your town, and whispered beneath your shores long before Enland Point had a name. The tides here remember every voyage, every loss, and every triumph. They know you as well as having traveled these seas recently. He turns and looks directly at you, locking eyes with you. His ocean-deep eyes, blue as the ocean. Azurakel, the tide beneath thought, offers you a place amongst those currents. Through this pact, the waters will answer your call. Storms will speak their warnings. Hidden paths will reveal themselves. Wherever your journey leads, whether upon the coast or into the deepest reaches of Toivoa, will never stand beyond the reach of the sea's embrace. Drawing forth a bottle with a message inside, he extends it to you, Jack. In return, he asks only this: purify his waters, respect the deep, heed the forgotten, and remember, there is always more beneath the surface than mortal eyes can see. Accept this gift, Jack, and let the tides of Enland Point know your name.
Oh yes. Let me recall the words. I, Jack Palalac, formally accept this pact with Azurikal, the tide beneath the fort, and pledge to do purify his waters, respect the deep, heed the forgotten, remember there is always more beyond. Sorry, what was it?
Shirakel,
Yeah.
the tide beneath thought.
Yes, all that. Yes, we were just discussing how to. Well, no, we have previously discussed how to cleanse the waters of Inland Point, so this is excellent timing. Thank you. And I will put the bottle around my
Maris
neck.
nods. Sail well. He goes to the door, opens it. Yes. He turns to look over his shoulder at you, Cassandra's.
Oh, nothing.
He squints, looks at Jack. Purify the waters. And as he
Do we,
steps outside,
Shake on it?
gave you the bottle. As he steps outside, he will dissolve into water and flow down the steps. The door is left open.
Feel like I need a mop. That was weird.
As the rains wash him away, nothing is left.
Do you drink the bottle, or is that what you use to purify it? What?
He puts the bottle adds it to his necklace of. He's already got a holy symbol and various accoutrement. And will visibly relax after being extremely tense and walk out into the rain.
Oh,
Jack?
Okay.
Well, I just need a moment. I was a bit worried. That was a relief, to be honest. I was worried that was, I'm also a cleric of a certain god, and I was a bit worried that had come time. But no, it's just the Azirakel. Yeah, aligns very well with our objectives.
All right.
So, 10, are you a coffee or tea person?
I do like tea.
I knew there was something wrong with you from the start.
Okay.
I'm just fucking with you.
I happen to enjoy tea as well, and Dorgo,
Oh,
I
yeah,
believe, has some good tea. Thank
It
you.
makes so much sense now. It totally adds up.
Eldrick, please.
I have that tea that you got from that one shop in Ryport. Yeah, I can make some.
No, I poured it out. You do not have that tea. I don't know
I
what
know.
you're talking about.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Hey, above the table, Eldritch has the tea bags from Mr. Verm.
Would you keep
Hey.
those?
Dude, you are not
'Cause I don't-
teabagging the tea.
Because I don't know who Mr. Verm is, the crazy poison assassin of
Listen.
the freaking.
Listen,
I don't know that.
when Dorgo went out, snuck out in the middle of the night to stock up the kitchen for breakfast for his group, he didn't get tea bags. He got loose leaf tea. He was making tea right now.
That's crazy.
Dorgo spoils you guys. I don't know what the hell
He's
you're talking about.
amazing.
So, all right. Well, since we're talking about spilling the tea, talking about the tea, Mr. T over there, Mr. Tenebris, yeah,
Mr. Tenebris.
Mr. Tenebris, yeah, we'll go that route. About these legends of yours, I gotta ask they don't seem all right. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. It seems like a crock of bullshit to me. Ripping off the band-aid, so to speak. I hear you wrestle a fucking whale on the beach, and and then next thing it comes time for us to fight, and you're perusing the beach. But then we find you captured in the bottom of the dungeon, and I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It's shit's not adding up to me. I'm not saying you're not a good fighter. I've seen you. Yeah, you're quite the formidable force. But I don't know. This shit's not adding up to me. You got any truth to these crazy legends or rumors, or I don't know? Give me something to go off.
I'll be honest. The only time that you said wrestled a whale.
Yeah, that's just one of the crazy shits that I've heard.
I
Dorgo's
mean,
heard some crazy ones too.
I was in a beachside town where a whale was washed ashore, and me and the entire village helped move it back into the water. But that's not anywhere close to single-handedly wrestling a whale. I'll be honest, I had not heard these rumors until your your companion from the Vein Wardens had claimed me to be some hero of legend. I don't know what that's about. Liz was just uncomfortably in my space. That was not okay.
Yes.
Liz?
Um,
Who? I don't. Who's Liz? I
That
don't.
was
she.
the girl. That was the girl from the spiders I told you about.
Oh,
I
yes.
was
Oh,
out.
right. You
Remember,
weren't
I was
there.
outside. I was outside for the whole heist.
Yes, she was very, very forward. Oh God, I guess she's dead now. Um,
She was the
Was she
person we
in there with the
killed.
rest of them?
okay. I think I
Then I
don't
gotta
know.
worry about her no more.
Well, okay. I think that's maybe a little bit fine. It's interesting. Normally, I'm more than happy to share my stories, but they're not nearly as extreme as some of these um the stories that you're telling me, and the disappointment your companion had, and what Liz went on about. But um, I'm not afraid to. I've gone on quite a few adventures since my time in the Black Eagle Brigade, the Order of the Black
Oh,
Eagle.
that's a new one. I haven't heard of it. All right.
Oh yes, that was a bit. We went to protect our homeland, and it often required venturing across the landscape to new areas, and sometimes we had to make very difficult decisions, and I do regret some of the things that I had to do, but it was all in the name of doing my duty. And
I
after my
understand that.
time, hmm?
No, I agree. I understand that. Yeah, carry on.
And Ten nods in understanding, and he says, after my time, I was just kind of, I don't want to say I'm ungrateful, but it did feel at times that I was kind of tossed aside, and I wanted more. I felt like there was more to it, and for then, winding down and, you know, whimpering in old age, and I've still got some fight left in me, and so I thought to make my way through the lands that, you know, I could choose my own path. It didn't have to be where I was directed, where my commanding officer said, we are going here to do this thing, and march in a line again, and then wait, and stand, and sit, and make a tent, and then march in a line again, and then wait, and stand. I would like to go somewhere and help someone, and not just because it's my order or my duty to do, but because it's the right thing to do. And I'm grateful that I've lived a life so rich and fulfilling, and I've made mistakes, sure, but I've done some pretty, I would say, cool things. Not to the order of magnitude. You know what? I did talk with. There was this one woman
There's just one
in.
time.
Well, no, 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 no. There was this. There was this one woman in this town I was in. I can't for the life of me remember where it was, but she she loved hearing my stories. I would go out and do my work for the day. I was helping build a well. Um, and, I just did some manual labor around the town. There was some major conflict, an invasion, something. There's always something. And so while I was there, I just acted as another pair of muscle. And I would work and go back to the inn, and I would talk with her the entire evening, and she would ask me about what I did. Her name was something, oh God, Ruffinus.
Huh?
She had this red hair and a paler complexion, and she was super adamant about. And she got upset at me towards the end. She said, "Sir Ten, you need what you need is better brand recognition." And I don't know what she meant by that. But I said I don't really care. I'm here to do a good job and delight in some great stories, hear some new things, and share my experiences, and then go about my way. I don't need to be heralded or known, other than for who I am. And shortly thereafter, she just kind of brushed me aside or was frustrated, and I didn't really see her much after that.
Hmm. So I'm not trying to take away from your story, but
Hmm.
you mentioned it sounded like you were in this Black Eagle Brigade was like a military type organization. Huh? Huh?
Yes, yeah, they were.
So you're not in that organization anymore? Huh?
No, I am not. I served my time, and I was honorably discharged.
Well, let me put it like this. So a couple of things. Age does not define us. You know, just because you're older, which believe me, looking at you, Sonny boy, you're nothing compared to me in terms of age. Age
I'm sure
doesn't
you're true. I'm sure that's right.
age does not necessarily mean we are not capable. But at the same time, and he's kind of lean forward and kind of look at you and kind of wink a little bit and be like, "You kind of miss the whole military, you know? You don't you? A little bit. You kind of
There's
miss.
something
You
to it,
kind of
right? Yeah,
you,
it's a whole thing.
you kind of miss the structure a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
just a wee bit. It's a thing. I know.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of why I with the vein wardens. I I don't talk about it much. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I've been around for a while. Yeah, I'm not spring chicken. I've been a warlord for longer than I can remember for the vein worms. I've done lots of good things, so to speak, and I've done lots of bad things. But I guess that's really in the eyes of the beholder, because yeah, maybe do good for you, but bad for somebody else. But at the same time, if I bad for somebody else, it's good for them, good for you. The whole, how that goes. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that whole thing.
Of course, the enemy of my enemy of my enemy of my enemy. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. I'm glad somebody else gets it. All right,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a thing. So when it came time for the okay, Tim, this was before you got to the group. Uh, I met with these guys, these couple of these folks here in Nausea, and I had a friend in the group, and unfortunately, she had to leave. And anyhow, when I found out that these guys were affiliated with the 12 Spiders, I knew the 12 Spiders were bad juju from the get go. I did try to tell them they were bad juju, but upon arrival, I found out that the 12 Spiders were essentially a means to an end. What I didn't know about was these gatherers, folks, these green assholes. And then
Hmm.
I've come to find out that these green people are essentially Miss Cassie's people, which is, I mean, to be fair, very hard to understand for me because Miss Cassie is quite the polar opposite from their mannerisms. So a lot of times, at least the ones I've met, um, I but at any rate, Inland points me home, and I don't want no slave trading in me home, and they got to go. So when we essentially got the okay to get them out, well, I guess you could say I got a little blood drunk, and for that I apologize. But
Hmm.
it be the way of things. If you're bad, you're bad, and you know Some people say it may be good, sometimes maybe shit. It goes both ways, I guess.
Well, Eldrick, I don't know very much about you. What's your story? You mentioned a bit that you've been part of the town, and I know you ran with the Vein Wardens a little bit, but I mean, obviously there's more to it than just was home, went on, tour, and then came back, right? There's always more to the story.
Well, yeah, okay. So I'll give you the short and squiggly. Yeah. So I was born and raised here in Inland Point. Several years ago. You figure I'm almost 200 years old. Um, there's some demonic thing came to town, and for lack of better words, it just fucked it all up. Well, me and my family. I say me and my family. I was just a wee lad. We left to try to get away from the corruption because I mean we couldn't live here. We couldn't make a means to an end anymore. So we left, and well, I mean we traveled around, did some things here and there, but for the most part, we're just kind of transients. Didn't really call it any place home. When I got of age, I came across the Vein Wardens, and well, they took me in and they taught me about Malit and the blood goddess that she is, and new beginnings and all. I kind of thought, well, that seems like a good fitting for me. New beginning, Yeah. Get rid of the old, out with the old, in with the good, right? Um,
Hmm.
so I excelled in doing me thing. Yeah. They say killing is my business and business is good. I did good at it.
That's grim, but I guess I can't fault you for that. You are
Uh,
quite a force to reckon with in battle. I know that I am well taken care of with you by my side.
well, you're not so bad yourself.
Oh,
There's
thank
no
you.
sense in blowing, no sense in blowing skirt up my or wind up my skirt. I but it I'm good at what I do, and because of it, I worked my way up through the ranks of the Vein Wardens. And, I, I had the title Warlord, because I'm good at seeing things and recognizing battlefields and how to properly execute. Uh, I sometimes have a hard time separating myself from that, even though I probably should. I mean, no offense to you guys. You guys are not the Vein Wardens. You're not the military organization. It's just, old habits die hard and all.
Hmm. As far as that goes, there's only one thing I don't believe you.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't believe you're 200. You don't look a day over 150.
you're full. You're full of shit, sir. But I'll take it. And for the record, out of the table, Eldrick is 198 on the point.
Oh, wow.
When's his birthday?
If it's on the
Shit, I couldn't
point,
tell you
it's his
that.
birthday.
Oh, today's his birthday?
Yeah, today's Eldrick's birthday. Why not? Fuck it.
Understood. He's
Wait
not
a
going to be admitting it
second,
to anybody, but
what?
yes. Would he
Crazy.
reveal that? I don't think so, but would he?
Well, he said on the point. So
On the
if
point,
anybody
understood.
keyed up
That's it.
on the point, then
Okay.
sure we'll roll with
Cherry's oblivious.
it. So anyhow, enough about me. Wait, fuck, wait, where Mr. Jack, what the hell was the weird person at the door? Did that bitch turn into water? What the
That,
hell
that was a
happened
little
here?
confusing, yeah. Cass, what's your take on Weird Waterman?
Weird water.
Sundress?
Cass, did you? Are you addressing me?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Are you not comfortable with the nickname Cass?
I suppose so. I just no one's called me that before. I
Oh,
didn't.
I've been calling you that for 2 days.
I
I'm so sorry.
that might be why I haven't responded to it. So I apologize if I seemed rude. But Cass is fine. But most people call me Cassie. But you may call me Cass if you prefer. Um,
No, I can call you Cassie if you prefer that nickname.
I do like that nickname.
Okay, sure.
But yes, if you would repeat your question then, as I did not think you were referring to me when you said
Oh.
it.
Cassie, what is your take on the weird waterman that just splashed out of existence on our doorstep?
Very unsettling. I am quite sure I read a novel about something like that. Unfortunately, not a novel I have with me, but a mysterious man, long dark hair, appearing in the middle of, well, I guess the day, but in the middle of a storm. What was all that about, Jack?
Oh, me? Steps back inside. Oh, well, you see, there are certain magical arts available to those who, well, I started with, I was born with some, I studied some, my parents made me do it. But then I discovered, why limit yourself? So when studies weren't going so well, I joined a church for a while. And then, I signed up with I met someone and she was very into a certain powerful being, so she told. But then so I made an agreement with that being, but then she traded me to the water god, traded my contract, as it were. Which I was happy to, I mean, I couldn't have stopped it, but so now, yes, I'm obliged to, cleanse the waters of Inland Point, look after the forgotten, etc. But it also means I can, do my murdering.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Well, and this person you pledged yourself to is safe. They'll keep you safe.
Well, they'll grant me a certain amount of power if I hold up my end of the bargain. There's no guarantees that they will keep me safe.
Oh, all right. Well, if you
I think the
feel it
gods
was
look down
wise,
on, completely protecting a mortal. That's kind of, bad cricket.
all right.
Mr. Kololak, if I can be completely honest, you are the most terrifying person I have ever met.
Thank you. I will take that as a compliment. I thought I was going to be the novice in the group.
You understand more than I ever could in a lifetime, and it is child's play to you. I do not want to be on your bad side.
But if anyone does have concerns, I'm happy to leave and pursue my. I mean, I can't really get out of it anymore, but I could certainly separate from your group. I promise I won't do anything to
No.
interfere with you. And
No, I can't imagine we'd need you to leave at all. As long as they're not going to harm you, then
oh, do you recall when I summoned those 10-foot tentacles to murder the spiders? Bring justice upon the spiders.
yes.
That was from
Was
this
that?
god too.
Oh, well,
So
that
they
was
granted me
quite.
some powers, kind of as a probationary period, and now apparently I've made the cut.
Oh, congratulations. That's good then. And also they mentioned something about the cleaning of the waters. Is that something that they'll help us with?
Well, I mean, in a sense, they already have by granting me the ability to, summon tentacles from the deep. This should, this is not just ornamental. This bottle, it will also, let me or anyone else really, succeed in moments of crisis. But we don't really have we don't speak, and I don't make direct requests. I just sort of, I've got my contract. I mean, if Maris appears, then we'll happily chat. They're quite nice. Once you get over the mannerisms.
Mannerisms.
They're dissolving into water. It's very theatrical,
Oh,
isn't it?
yes.
That was a
Yes,
little weird. Yeah, I agree.
But
Um,
so, in a way,
I've
they
seen
have
it
helped
before.
by giving me.
yes, and I suppose that perhaps cleaning the waters is a bit more urgent currently. I did want to speak with everyone about the current situation with the gatherers as well.
Huh?
Yes. So regarding the gatherers situation, and I'm hesitant to rush in because I would like to not kill them if we can avoid it. At least some of them. The prefect perhaps is quite responsible for a lot of this, but some of them they're like Aaron. They've been brainwashed, and perhaps we can come up with a plan to try to free them from their slavery. And Eldrick, I
Mhm.
know this is a difficult subject for you, and
Mm.
I certainly understand your desire to extract vengeance and bring ruin upon them so that they cannot hurt anyone else. I agree with you, but I would ask, can we possibly make a plan before killing them without thought or mercy?
Okay. So hear me out. So I feel you. The whole Aaron guy, he's not so bad now that he's been unbrainwashed. And it's quite possibly there's a lot more of the underlings that are brainwashed too. No, I can agree with that. So in keeping with that mindset in that regard, I don't think they all have to die. You but definitely the ones in charge because they're the evil mindsets. And I will see. What do I want to roll against a persuasion check? I like
I
that.
rolled really badly, so you have a great chance of
No,
kicking
no.
my ass here.
No, I gotta. What do I roll against that? I guess just another
Wisdom saving
persuasion
check.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay, no, then she's gonna win.
If the coffee cup rolls.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, no, you win. Oh shit!
Oh my god! No, they all need to die.
So Cassandras, your last week you expressed concern about your overpowered persuasion checks.
I did. I need to win this though.
To be fair, all right, that's cool. I asked for it, and we'll play this up.
Yep.
So I
Wait, you
I
rolled a
don't.
charisma, isn't it? Isn't it wisdom or
That's fine.
what
Charisma's
was
fine.
it?
Either one.
Okay.
It's a nat 20 regardless.
Yeah,
It
doesn't
would-
make a difference.
That's true. My wisdom would have been higher. Anyhow, so yeah, so I can agree that the underlings, they're just following orders. They've been brainwashed, like Mr. Aaron, and maybe they are our friends. They're not the enemy. Um, I don't know how you would like to go on addressing that though, because a case by case basis, oh Lord, that'd take a very long time. And eventually they're going to catch on that we're trying to convert all the people, and then they're going to come after us. But I, no, I sorry, I'm rambling. Yes, I think that they're not all bad, but I definitely think the higher ups should die.
I agree. And perhaps if we talk to Aaron, we can determine who. Perhaps he has some memories of who we might try to single out. But I do hear you. If they notice all of these people disappearing, they're going to know something's wrong. I also think we should try to do some reconnaissance and see if there's any alternate entry points to the Citadel. If we can just take some time to figure things out.
To that point, I think doing some more recon is a great idea. I also wonder if we understand what they did and how they did it, could we, like, make us a super cool magic ball and, like, you know, now suddenly all of them are cured and everyone's happy, right? Like, is there some way that you could do, like, a bunch
Well,
at once? It doesn't have to be
so
one at
here's
a
a question.
time?
Miss Eku had this potion that Mr. Dorgo has now, I believe. Um, that I think was something that the Vein Warden, oh, not, excuse me, not the Vein Wardens, the Gatherers were after. Um, maybe I'm wrong. So there's that. We got the potion. Maybe the potion
No.
does something.
If the potion removes their memories and brainwashes them, perhaps we could reverse it somehow.
Hmm.
Huh?
That was kind of my thoughts exactly. I gave it to a friend of mine in town. He's going to try to reverse engineer it, see if he can figure out something.
No,
Could
you,
I roll an Arcana check on the possibility of creating a bomb that would unbrainwash everyone?
Sorry, so
Um,
mailbox magic to.
I don't like it.
You do not know how to do that.
Fair enough.
That's wasn't for that.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wait, no, I'm sorry. That was the wrong roll.
Yes, Jack knows how to make mailbox
Oh
bombs.
my gosh.
Oh my god.
Jack.
Jack
There
knows
you
how to
go.
do some
That
kind of mailbox magic, but not
I can't
to
figure it
erase
out.
everyone's mind.
that
Um,
was
Not
that was
good.
my roll for what I just said.
Jack, with a wish spell, you can do this.
Mm.
Oh, I will.
As far as the magic goes, can't we just do what we did to Aaron? Zone of Truth and tell him to remember who
I
he
mean,
was?
we can, but that's a one-on-one and then a very long time. And then before, like I was just mentioning, if we do it that route, before long, they're gonna realize their forces are dwindling, and they're either gonna come after us, or worse, they're going to double up their efforts and outnumber us tremendously, and then we're still fucked either way.
Well,
Well,
oh, go ahead, Dorgo.
I don't disagree with freeing their slaves, but you're I'm gonna need more convincing than Aldrich did to free the to let the slavers get away with it.
Well,
No, no, no,
you
no,
you
no.
saw Aaron.
Yeah,
He does not want any of this. He was stolen from his life. I'd like to at least give them the opportunity to have their life back.
I agree, Cassie. He would be one of the people that I would be calling a slave.
So
Yes.
I think we're on the same sheet of music. Um, it's not the slaves per se that we're going to eradicate. It's the slavers per se. Yep, the higher ups that got to go.
Yep.
Yep, I think we're all on the same sheet of music. I believe Miss Cassie agreed with that. Yep, am I wrong?
Well, here, let me explain a little further about my idea. Perhaps
Okay.
that will convince you. I
Yeah.
can charm more than one person at one time. Between Jack and I, we certainly can charm a group of them if we are able to capture a few at a time, and then we can do it all at once. And with Aaron, I returned his armor and such to the prefect, but perhaps we can convince these people who have been freed to return and spy for us.
Mhm. So you're thinking maybe you can, so to speak, unbrainwash them and open their eyes and convince them to go against their captors? Yeah.
Yes, and then perhaps by they can help us with the reconnaissance inside by continuing to pretend that they're still. I'm sure not all of them will want to do this. I'm sure quite a few will refuse, but perhaps if some of them go back, then we can learn a little bit more
Have
and
an
plan
idea.
our. Oh yes,
Let's
Can we-
pause for a second here. I need Cassandra's to check her Discord messages.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I have an
So-
idea while Cassandra checks her Discord messages. We should.
What's
We
what's
could-
Discord?
It's when
Well,
something
well.
doesn't line up with something else.
Oh,
That
okay.
son of a bitch
So-
it's always causing problems.
It's always causing problems. So, what if we learned how to make a thing that makes the unbrainwashing really easy? And then we take someone and unbrainwash them, and then teach them how to do that, and send them back in, and then they get someone, and then those 2 guys make 4 guys, and then 8 guys. You see what I mean?
This is quite the Citadel scheme.
You're
Yeah.
going with the whole enemy of my enemy is my friend, and the enemy of my
Stop
enemy
it.
is my enemy.
Stop
Yeah,
it. Stop
I
it.
see.
And
I
the
Stop
enemy
see.
of my
I
enemy
see
is
what
my
you're
enemy.
doing.
Yes,
I
yes,
like
yes.
it. I like it. You know, okay,
This
so
is-
I only have one problem with this, and essentially the first one it's the possibility of sending them to their death because the odds of
That
them
is
getting
unfortunate.
captured and the odds of them getting recognized because they're not going to act the same way because they don't remember how to act the same way, right? Because they're been brainwashed. They go in, they act a little wonky, a little crazy, a little weird, a little different, and then all of a sudden they start trying to tell these other folks, "Hey, fuck these guys! They're a bunch of assholes. They brainwashed you." You know, essentially, I mean, listen, I don't care if we send them to their death. That's fine. That's fine by me. Doesn't bother me. But I thought the whole point was to try to not send these folks to their death. Huh?
I
mean,
didn't
all
think about
pyramids-
that.
All pyramid schemes come with a little bit of risk.
I mean, you're not wrong. I just thought that the whole point was to spare the peons, so to speak, and go after the higher ups. Yeah.
Would it
Now-
perhaps?
Go ahead, Jack. You're smarter.
Oh.
You know more about this stuff than I do.
Oh, I'm sure I don't. Jack is dripping wet, by the way, after sitting on the porch in the rain. for hours.
Jack, please come sit by the fire, dry yourself off, sir. Yeah, you look
Oh,
kind of
that's a
wet.
great idea.
Yeah,
He
don't
will
sit
squeeze
in the
past
fire.
Tenebris.
Fire's over there on the back wall.
Fire's over here, buddy.
Oh,
That's a
sorry.
window.
Over here.
All right, got everyone. Oh, this might be easier if I was facing you. Is it, Miss Cassie? You mentioned earlier you might the people in the Citadel might welcome you back with open arms, shall we say? If you were to put on a little show of being in on the joke, as it were, and one of the slavers yourselves.
Yes, I had proposed that I go back and pressure them into telling me more to perhaps with Aaron they were impressed with my how I worked within their command, and I put on airs of my importance.
Well, I was
And
going
they
to-
seem to respond well to it, so perhaps I can again demand that they add me into their project so that I may participate, and that would give me more access. It's entirely possible they will refuse and they will reject my proposal, but I thought it might be worthwhile, but it would be very difficult, and I do know they most likely wouldn't allow anyone else to speak to them about it.
Well, I was going to suggest, as we have, means of gathering more information, and we're all sort of shitting on the same pot, as it were, in terms of who we want to save and kill and rid Inland Point, to borrow a phrase from Magic. Perhaps we should gather some more information before making any final decisions about.
I agree. What sort of information do you think we should try to...
Can we sneak in and kill the prefect?
Can we sneak in
Oh,
and kill the prefect?
Eldrick immediately looks at Dorgo.
Stop. I know you're quite excited by this idea. That seems, for slowing down and doing some reconnaissance, I believe killing the prefect immediately
Oh,
by sneaking in is a
sorry.
bit.
The reconnaissance was to answer the question: could we sneak in and kill the prefect? Could we cut off the head without battling
Oh,
She's
the
you
mind
got me.
controlled?
You
she's
got
not
me
the head.
excited for a minute there, damn it. All right, all right. I see what you
She
did
is
there.
not the head, though. She is just one of many.
We appear to be
Many.
dealing with a Hydra.
Well, she's not. She's just a prefect. Well, she's quite intimidating and certainly had a higher position than. Well, I am kin, so that is a different entity altogether. But they are higher in the social status. But there are prefects. There's more than one. There's several.
Is she immune to poison?
I'm not sure. Perhaps.
And I don't care.
Well,
You-
okay. So I asked the question because they say poison is a woman's weapon. You
Cassie
being
looks
the woman,
perturbed by that.
you being a woman, and you too in the prefect, I believe, is a woman at this point.
And have I
Um,
poisoned anyone?
Nobody, not yet. That's the
Not
key here.
yet.
That's the key. That's the whole point. Hear
What
me
do you
out.
mean,
Hear me
not
out.
yet?
I mean, okay, look, I'm not saying that's your bag. I'm just saying it's more likely that a woman is going to sneak a poison into somebody's drink or to the falafel or whatever it is, to try to get it to where, they're poisoned and then they die. Huh?
Yes.
You're sneaky.
I
That's what I'm getting
understand
at.
what. Yes, and I
You're more.
assume that other people who have poison also do such things.
Yeah, but I'm sure most of them use. Okay, I'm being very stereotypical. Let's gonna go out here. Let's just air out the ugly elephant in the room. It's the men use the poison on the daggers and the swords and things of that nature, and they
Yes.
stab you and you get poisoned. Yes. Okay. Now the women, on the other hand, they slip it into your drink. They cook it into your stews and your foods, and then you eat it, and then you die. Blah. Just like that.
Eldrick, I believe you have been reading too many fantasy stories. And I understand because I too have read many of these fantasy stories, but perhaps it is not fantasy is not necessarily reality. I have never deigned to use poison or anything like that, nor
All
is it
right, all
named
right.
in
I,
it.
I guess okay. So we're getting kind of sidetracked here, but I
We
guess what
are,
I'm
you're right,
getting at,
correct.
like, all due respect, you think that maybe you could have a tea party with the prefect and have some poison and slip it into her tea, yeah,
Are you
and
saying you would like to turn me into what you are saying? Is that
huh?
is that what you're
I
all
mean,
right. I
if
won't
the
say
shoe
it's a
fits,
terrible
listen.
idea.
I mean, it's not horrible. It's not the best idea, but I mean, if we're trying to get rid of the prefect, you seem to be the one that can get in close and personal with her, right?
Yes, I
Am I
also
wrong?
have other capabilities, such as I can quite certainly charm her. I
Can
want to
you?
see. Oh, yes, of course.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
I
do seem quite,
believe I
quite,
could.
you seem quite capable in that regard. I just, I hear about the prefect, and I mean, obviously, I've never met the woman or whatever. I'm assuming they're not of a normal, s- insignificant uh, type of person. Yeah, makes sense.
Yes, I do see the direction that you're taking the conversation, and I don't disagree with you. I believe that is something that could be done. Um,
Okay, so in that regard, you know, take it for what it's worth. I know Inland Point has been a little on the backslide in terms of upbuilding. We got the Samara people here, and I do think it'd be a good idea to go ahead and check out some of the vendors that may be coming in, because who knows? Maybe they got some magic stuff that might make us a little better at what we do. Yeah,
It might
maybe.
be helpful to at least see what they have. Anything could help us at this point. Perhaps there's some scroll, knowledge, books that could
Yeah.
point us in a better direction.
Worst case scenario, we could always go back to Nausea or fucking Ryport, or hell, even go as far as Bourbon if we need to.
How does everyone feel about that?
Well,
Because apparently we got time.
Going on
Yeah,
a road
we-
trip?
more of a boat trip.
On our little magic ship. I'm sorry.
Lose
Going
2
through
points,
the
sir.
sky.
Wow.
From my reading of the ledgers and the diaries of Aiku, it seems this was somewhat a crime of opportunity, and then Point was ripe for the kind of activity. I don't think they would. If we make it difficult enough, they might not come back here.
I mean, true, it was pretty much in ruins when they came in. The weird thing is, we found a sword with one of your friend's hairs on it. Didn't you want to go check on her? I mean, we were planning on going into town anyway.
Yeah, Miss Vanilla. I think this might be her hair wrapped around this very interesting sword. And that was on Aku. I don't understand why.
Well, something that Aku told me that I don't know if we want to take her at her word, but the gatherers, the ones roaming the streets, supposedly have some more of those potions on them.
Yeah.
She said that
Do it.
Silver ones?
the silver potions that we were just talking about, that I am trying to find out if we can actually reverse engineer cure on.
Okay.
I
still don't understand what the potion does. I know it's. I know
well,
you're
that's
trying
just
to reverse
it. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's the catalyst. If they're still carrying them around.
I thought they were looking
They're
for
already-
some shards.
No, they're the gatherers. They are looking for the shards, but the gatherers are walking around, already brainwashed, with these potions on them. I don't think that was part of the brainwashing. I think it was more of there's something to those potions. Like maybe it's like that one that we just gave 10, that he will go into a rage if he drinks the potion. Maybe there's something to the potion that will make them even more. And Dorgo's like really struggling with this, trying to figure this out in his brain while he's telling you guys. Make them more perfect. Closer to the idea of perfection.
Makes them more brainwashed.
So, as a question, do we think the potion is permanent?
I don't know. I don't know if it's permanent or if it's
Wait.
a boost. It could be a
You-
boost like that potion that
Wait a
Cherry
minute.
took.
Wait a minute. I gotta ask the question. You said you gave it to a friend of yours in town or tried to reverse engineer.
I'm not an alchemist, man.
So who did you give it to?
One of the people Samara sent over was an alchemist. Don't make me go through that fucking list. It's too long.
You gave it to someone to try to determine what it was.
No, I'm gonna give it to him.
No, I think that's
you're
a great
going to give it
idea.
to him. You're
Yeah.
going to give it to him. I thought you had said you already gave it to him. Okay,
I
my
may
apologies.
have. I misspoke. I'm over here trying to bake your birthday cake. Damn it! I just found out. You got to give me a little bit warning before your birthday.
It's not. Shut up! It's not my birthday. All right, fuck it.
It's
Now
your
we all gotta
birthday.
go.
It's your
Now we all got to go into town and
Right.
get you presents. And I
Hey,
mean, I might have to kill somebody
we
just to get you a
should
vial of blood.
Listen, if
do
anybody's
a
going to kill
spa
anybody, it's going to
day.
be me. It's my birthday. I get to do the killing. All right.
All right, we'll find somebody for you to kill and for Jack to throw in the water.
Yeah, what do you
As a
want for your
sacrifice.
birthday, Eldrick?
I
Victim.
just.
He wants a
I want
victim.
I want a fucking victim. All right, like you said, I want somebody to.
Wow.
Would
We'll
you
do our
would,
best.
would killing the monster on the beach make you feel better?
I mean, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna say no. It's definitely something that could be done for sure. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Was
that
that-
would help the town. We would clean up the waterways. I mean, it depends on how busy it was. I know there were some crabs before, but that might be a fun little. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
later today. Maybe early in the morning we like go shopping first and get you
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
presents. But
Well, you don't have to buy me nothing, but I definitely think shopping would be for a group as a whole would be a good idea. But okay, so I gotta ask. This sword, it's it's pretty powerful, but I mean, Mr. Tenebrous, you're about the only person that I can think of that could actually wield it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty stout. It's if you if you decide that you want to use this sword and wield it, and then all of a sudden you decide you don't want to wield it, you're gonna feel sick as shit for a few days.
oh,
Like it's
that
not going to make you feel good. Like it's that powerful. So my question to you is, do you want this, or should we try to vendor it and get some money? I have a feeling, as much as I would like to sell it to a vendor here, I don't think the vendor here is going to have the kind of money that it could be worth.
hmm.
Yeah, but the vendors
But
here are from other places.
there's always, like I was mentioning earlier, and Mr. Dorgo just mentioned too. There's now she's got that lady who's got the magic shop, and then I'm sure Ryport's got a fucking magic shop, fucking Ryport. And then there's always Bourbon, Bourbon could, I'm sure they got some magic. So it's been a long time since I've been to Bourbon though.
May I take a look at the blade?
No, of course. He'll pull it out and he'll present it to you so you can take a good gander at it.
Yeah. Can I roll like an Arcana check or something? Just kind of like appraise it.
Sure, roll an Arcana check.
All
Obviously,
right.
Eldrick is obviously giving you the help action because he already knows about it.
Okay. First one 17 minus 1, 16. Very nice. And then yeah, we'll stick with the 16.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you'll learn about it.
I will link it in chat for you, sir.
Amazing.
It is.
Alright.
Yeah,
Fantasy
there it is.
my head.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. But it's the fine tune. It's the fine print that you got to make sure you read.
You have to keep feeding it blood. Oh goodness.
Yeah, from a humanoid.
Yep. So either the blood of my enemies or myself.
Crit
3
on
levels of
100.
exhaustion. Oh goodness.
Yeah. That's the fine tuning that I wanted you to make sure you saw. The fine print I wanted you to make sure you saw.
Well, I mean it's just attunement, so I could unequip it and like use a different thing. I just can't
Right.
unattune.
Correct.
I mean, you can unattune it. You just need like a super long.
Give me
holiday
like a couple
weekend.
days, guys. I'm calling
Sure.
out sick.
3
Um,
days.
Yeah, I think this. I think I could do some good work with this, Eldrick. Thank you for trusting me with this. I appreciate it.
I didn't say I was giving it to you. I just said I was thinking about it.
Okay. Hey, check out this cool sword. I'm just letting you
Not
look at
giving
it.
it to you. Not giving it to you.
Here it is. You want it? You want it? You gotta reach. You gotta be quicker than that. No. All right, now he'll give it to you.
Now I think that would fail with the dwarf doing that to him.
Yeah, he's like
How are you
3
so
feet taller than him.
dexterous?
Nah, he'll give it to you if it's something that you're willing to accept the obviously crazy downsides to. He'll give it to you because it fits.
All right.
So add that to your inventory so I can delete it and let me know when you confirmed it
I
because I
have
don't want
added
that.
it to my inventory.
I don't want that thing lost.
It slipped. Cherry's got it now.
no. No, Jerry!
No!
It's a wild cherry.
And she eats it.
And she
She
eats it.
ate the sword. Aw.
You would try probably.
Well, no, go ahead, Mr. Jack. Yeah, there's none of it.
Speaking of Cherry, I had my servant collect any literature from the rooms of the manor earlier today. I apologize for not asking first. I was in a bit of a rush. Was thinking of doing some research into Eroglyph today.
Cherry gets a shiver down her spine.
Did anyone have any, books or other literature hidden away that my servant may not have discovered? Or a locked door. I don't think it would
As
have got
Cherry
in your room if
burps.
the door was locked.
At the mention of books that we may not have, Cherry will burp.
Or is there
I
a
don't-
a well-stocked library in town? Or
Is there a
I don't
well-stocked
know about a
library in
well-
town, guys?
Yeah,
I
the
don't-
Citadel.
Yeah, and everything is at the Citadel, and I don't know if one. I
We
mean,
may have gotten a
well,
bookstore. There might. Why
now
don't we
wait a
go
minute.
look?
Wait a minute. Didn't Aku have a bunch of books in her office? Huh?
She did. I thought you looked at them, Jack.
well, I took all her personally written books, but not her printed or copied manuscripts. But we could always head back.
I mean, we could always revisit it and see if there's something of mentioning.
Okay, well, I don't mind a bit of rain, so I will just pop over.
It probably stopped raining by now.
Yeah. I'm not made out of sugar. I'm definitely not going to melt. Lead the way, Mr. Jack. Let's go.
Eldred, before we head out, I have a
Huh?
question for you about swords. So, would you have a use for a blade?
I'm more of an axe person myself. You notice the halberd here hanging around on my back. I have I'm hoping that the vendor that we're going to see has got some battle axes or something that I could use, with this, and hopefully a better shield. But yeah, no, it's all you, big dog. You
Okay.
have at it, and you do your thing, and hopefully it serves you well. I didn't
Sure,
use it.
I just meant that I can only swing, like, can I swing two swords at a time? No.
I mean, you could put one in each hand.
I guess so, but I don't. Well, I have well, this, and pulls out the ghost blade from before it activates. It goes. It does quite a bit. It cuts pretty well. Translating, it does 1d8 and 1d6 per hit. Would that be helpful for you?
Nah, it's all good. Like
Okay.
above the table, like I'm
Mhm.
trying to stick with the more stereotypical dwarven vibe and go with axes and hammers.
Okay, cool.
So
All
no, I
right, well,
appreciate it, but thank you.
then not a problem. I will hold on to this for a rainy day.
No, you never know. I think rust monsters are a thing. I always worry about them with all the armor and shit that I wear. The little bastards, they get onto you and they fuck everything up.
And I put the Fataliana into the glove of storing. Zoop.
Good.
It's like my hand eats the sword.
Whoa.
I believe I saw that in Mortal Kombat.
Amazing.
Just realized that this sword said Eldritch Bloodheart Weapon underneath the name. Why did I not
That's
see
because
that
he's
before?
in your
attuned to
shop.
it.
I'm not attuned to it at
That's
all.
strange.
That's why I was like, what the I didn't have it in my inventory anymore. What?
Maybe when you linked it. I don't know. That's strange. It shouldn't
Could
say
be.
that.
That could be. Threw me off. I was like, wait a minute, what?
It's a birthright. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Is this a thing, Eric?
No, I did not do that. No, I'm sorry. That is
They
a
probably had something. It's a link thing. I'm
link
sure.
thing. No. You know who we're gonna blame? Dan.
Dan! Damn it! Dan!
Oh, Dan is so good. Leave him alone.
Dan is awesome. We
Yes,
do
he is.
appreciate Dan so much. We
I
actually
miss
sent him
Dan.
some problems earlier this week that he's working on.
He's the sweetest.
Awesome. Want to see him? Join us tomorrow. All right. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys headed into town?
Yes.
Understood. Into the town we go. You're having hashed out some issues with the party. You guys head into town. Are you going to go visit Malus Thorn, the quartermaster?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, the new quartermaster or the one we killed?
That's the new one.
Because the one we killed is kind of morbid.
No, the quartermaster for Samara, Malus Thorn.
Yeah. Yep.
We poke the spider. Hey,
Hey,
Hey.
wake up.
sell some stuff.
Tell some stuff. You're dead. So she's going to welcome you into the very humble establishment. Doesn't have a lot of stuff here, but she greets you. Hello. Are you looking for anything in particular? Business has been
yeah.
very good. It's been a delight being
Huh?
here in town.
That's a good thing. Yeah. So, me myself, I'm curious into the regards of what you have in the shape of a battle axe and some shields.
Battle
For
axe and
starters.
shields. Well, and she's going to look around. Is it just you? The six of you.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
just us. Yeah.
Please close the door.
Uh-oh. That's never a good sign.
Do you guys close the door?
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
close the door.
Cool. As you close the door, she's going to pull a lever, and the blinds will clink, 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 shut.
Oh dear.
You guys can no
Very
longer see
advanced.
outside.
This is very advanced technology for this time period.
Not really. It's all clockwork.
It's magic. It's all levers.
She then pulls another lever, and two
Lever
panels
trunk.
will flip over on the walls. As they do so, you're going to see axes, swords, daggers, warhammers, mauls, halberds, glaives, pikes, etc. Everything in here is used. Some of it's magical, but very obviously she's hidden this stuff from looters.
Valid.
Well, now, what were you in the market for? Battle axes specifically? Because I've got a few.
Valid. What you got in terms of battle axe? Yeah.
Well, here, this one is one of your run-of-the-mill magic battle axes, and she puts a very hefty orcish axe on the counter. This will do you very nicely, but it's very mundane as far as its magical properties. You see, it's only super sharp. It doesn't do anything special other than dig deeper through the flesh of your enemies. It cuts to the bone, you understand. And even those creatures that are resistant against non-magical weapons, this thing cuts right through them. She has presented you a +2 battle axe.
Huh? No, yeah. How much were you asking for that one?
For you guys, because you're Samara's favorites. we can part with it for 6,000 gold.
All right. What else you
Or,
got? I'm not. Yeah.
or we have this, and she's going to pull up. Grab another weapon here because there's another weapon we could have here. There he is. And this one, this was originally created by the Dalkir. Are you familiar with them? They're undead creatures from the Fey realms. It was originally formed from muscle and bone. It may moan, growl, or wail, and it can twist in your grip if it doesn't like you. This one's kind of tame, though. It's a hungry battle axe.
Oh, yeah. I've been all right above the table. I've been digging through battle axes, and that's one of them that I was looking at one.
Yep.
It's a hungry
This one
battle axe
here,
do.
though, it's very dangerous. I'm gonna have to charge 6,200 gold for this one. It's worth slightly more than the other one due to the planar travel and origin. What was the question
Right.
there, Temperance? Said something?
What is a hungry battle axe?
This. And she puts it on the counter and gestures to it.
But like, what does it do?
There's the display for you guys.
Oh goodness.
So essentially, when you hit a creature with a weapon, you can choose to expend a hit die to deal additional damage with the attack, and drain life from the enemy at the same time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And if somebody tries to take it from you, then there's like a D4 of like a they grabbed it. It's not yours, or it's not theirs. It's so they get the little prongs that pop out in their hand, kind of vibe.
And lastly, we have this one. And she pulls a battle axe that looks like it's made out of silver. It's got runes all up and down the blade, carved deep into it. She puts it on the counter. This, you're going after lichens or vampires. This is the weapon for you. And this is a lichen battle axe. However, for this one, I'm going to have to charge 9,000 gold.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we're going after any likings anytime soon.
Then we'll put that one away.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet unless somebody else is interested into it. Well, I tell you what. Before we do too much business, because I'm pretty close to the hungry battle axe. I'm kind of liking that one, but at the same time, I'm a little shy on the gold.
Well, fit prices are negotiable, of course. How short
So let
are
me
you?
ask.
He
I'm
smiles
not
at
too
the
short.
joke.
He's like 3
I'm
feet, 3'6".
yeah. I'm only about 4'5", 4'8". Yeah, but let me ask you this before I go too crazy. What do you have in regards of? Okay, so shit. I have things I should probably sell first. Let me get this out of the way. Um, that way I know how much money I have to work with here. I have a halberd +1. Yeah, and he shows the halberd with the bone handle, like the stereotypical one that was in his picture beforehand. The halberd +1.
One weapon. All right, she can give you 800 gold for that.
She got robbed. I'm getting robbed in my own town.
80%'s a great deal. The BMG says 40 for the record.
I paid 1,500 for that son of a bitch.
Yeah, but oh well.
I'm getting robbed. All right, so he'll sell. So he'll sell her that.
Okay.
Let me remove that.
For the record, she has a limited amount of gold, so she's giving you store credit or coins, depending on how much you
Valid.
want to sell and trade.
So all right. So here's where I'm at, and this is above the table. Try to speed this up.
Sure.
I have the brazen armor, a plate +1, amulet of the devout +1, a regular shield, and a regular short sword.
Okay. So if we take the brazen armor, so you want to keep one of these suits of armor, I presume, right?
Well, so here's where I'm at. So like, if she's got a plate +2,
He does not
and
have
it's
plate +2.
okay.
I'm gonna tell you that's
So
coming
in order,
very soon in other opportunities.
okay, so I'm gonna have to sell the brazen armor because the hungry axe
Uh-huh.
is attunable, and I don't have the slots.
Understood.
So
Well, she's
I
going
will
to do a
trade.
straight trade, brazen armor for
Okay,
hungry axe.
okay, I could do that.
She'll do a straight trade of those two.
All right.
So yeah,
So
she'll do a
I'll
straight swap of that every day of the week.
all right. And I know she's kind of getting the upper side of that one, but it's
Oh,
all good.
she knows it and you know it, and that's called commerce.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'll add that real quick.
And for the record, I have her listed as black market quartermaster. So
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So now does she have what kind of shields does she have?
she has a +1 shield. Other than that, her shields are very limited. She hasn't gotten a lot of shields here in Inland Point. All of her
All right.
supplies
Was
that
she
she's picked up, she either brought with her overseas or has picked up since she's been here.
okay? So what would she have? The amulet of the devout +1,
Okay.
shield, and short sword. Would she be willing to trade even Steven for that?
So you're trying to get what exactly?
The +1 shield.
+1 shield? Yeah. Yeah. Amulet of Devout +1 and then the 2 mundanes. Yeah, she'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I
She'll
will add
overcharge
the
someone
shield
else later.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Not my problem.
Not your problem, not your business, but that's fine. That's what matters
Yep.
is she's going to make a profit off these items eventually by selling it to some new guy who comes into Inland Point.
Yeah. All right. Equipment and delete that one. I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud here. Delete that one.
Okay.
I think I'm
Everyone else figure out
good
what you're
on.
trying to shop for.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What potions are you selling?
She
Potion seller?
smiles. Now, potions I can help with. We've managed to do
Okay.
quite a bit of business, and you guys asked Samara to do another shipment of potions. Samara's very thankful for your colonization efforts. And so all you need to do is come by and visit. And she's going to go behind the counter and she's going to open a door in the floor to go into the basement. Wait here. He goes down into the basement.
I put something into the glove of storing. No, I'm just kidding.
Your sword rebels. She comes
No, I
back
can't,
up.
like,
She's
I call it
carrying a
out, just put it-
crate. A large crate. It's obviously heavy, and she puts it on the counter. Courtesy of Samara for the colonization and business that you've provided us. No charge.
What?
Samara is very thankful for the efforts that we've managed to acquire and the opportunities here in London Point. Samara is a very generous business person and wanted to say thank you.
Oh, okay. What kind of potions are there?
I'm uncertain. She didn't tell me the exact manifest, but here, and she's going to hand you a sealed envelope with a red wax seal and a very fancy calligraphy S. All the details are inside.
I put on my goggles and I check to see if it's safe or if it's like one of those mailbox bombs I was told about.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, it is perfectly safe. It's mundane. It is simply a waxed seal.
I mean,
10 gingerly like holds
glitter
it back,
bombs are mundane too. So
Yeah.
and he opens the letter.
Cool. As you open it up, inside it says, "To the colonists of Enland Point, thank you for your business. Here is a gift containing 36 potions of healing.
nice.
Shit.
Oof.
There are 14 potions of greater healing and 8 potions of supreme healing."
So
Who
okay, so
is
16, 36, 14, and 8.
It's 36,
Yep,
14,
I got it.
and 8. Yep.
I got it. I'm adding it to the party inventory just so we can have tabs on it. Which, by the way, there's shit in there we need to sell too, guys.
You
Yeah,
will
I
not
didn't
buy
know
your
that if it.
shit. And
Well, is
Cherry is
anybody gonna?
disappointed. I collected that.
So, do you have anything of particular interest for potions that are not just for healing?
Oh,
Anything special and weird?
you like it exotic. She smiles.
I do, but maybe different phrasing.
She looks at you. Why?
Dorgo will lean forward to her. Paladin.
Oh. Enhancement potions, yes. Here we have potions of growth. And she
Okay.
will offer you potions of growth for 250 gold each. He has 4 of them if you want to buy those.
Uh,
No?
I'll think about it.
I'll buy 4 of them for
Okay.
1,000. Sure.
She has 2 potions of fire breath if you'd like to buy those for 150 gold each.
Fire breath. What does that do?
You
Gives
get
you
to breathe
fire breath.
fire.
Well, you know what? I guess it's what it says on the tin.
Yep.
I
Get to pretend to
don't
be
know
a
what I
dragon.
expected.
She has 1 potion of climbing for 200 gold.
I'll take a potion of climbing.
Okay, for 200 gold. Exchange that.
Can I have, and like you pull that little purse, you just see there's like nothing. How much could I get for these 2 items? And he pulls out chainmail +1 and a rapier +1.
She smiles. You'll get the potion of climbing, this potion of heroism, a potion of invisibility, and a potion of mind reading in exchange for the +1 item.
The chainmail or the rapier?
The chainmail.
Okay.
I'm more
So
interested in
social
that than the
climbing.
rapier. Rapiers require a lot of skill to use. Chainmail, that's just great.
Okay. Climbing, you said heroism,
Climbing, heroism, invisibility, and mind reading.
visibility. Okay, very cool. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Thank you so much.
Very good.
Can I just sell you this rapier?
She looks at it. May I handle it?
Sure.
She will expertly use it. I'll give you. She looks at Eldrick, looks up at you, raises an eyebrow. 750 gold for it.
Could I double check that this is what like a good price for it? Could I like,
Go ahead and insight. Yeah,
all right, using my goggles, because they're still on.
sure.
Um, Give me a +1d4 to my roll.
Eldrick, you hear
Does
that
it
she's
fuck?
offering less for this. Yeah, she offered 800 for Eldrick's +1 weapon. She should offer you 800 gold for this.
Excuse me, I believe this is worth at least um
Go for it.
800.
Fine, 800 gold. And she will mark that down. You want that in coins or IOUs, or would you like that in store credit?
I would like that in coins if possible. I normally travel light, but
Very well. And she's going to count out 80 platinum pieces.
oh. Thank you.
How about the rest of you? As I'm almost out of coin already.
Oh, yes, I was curious about what you might have available. Um, as you can see, I do have a little bit of armor, but I was curious if you had any other options. I'm a bit stylish, so something that looks nice.
Well, I have this mithril armor. If you're interested in that. Or if you're looking for something more functional, she looks you up and down. What kind of armor are you looking to wear, Miss Bard?
Cassie already has a mithril breastplate. She has a level in cleric, so she can wear stuff like that. So maybe something that's more in the lines of like cloaks or boots or gloves or something along those lines that
Okay.
maybe are more
So
have some other features that might be useful to her that
does have
isn't just
a
armor.
she does have a cloak of protection. You like that? She'll sell that to you for 3,500 gold.
Oh goodness.
But it's blue, a beautiful royal blue.
Oh, a bit garish, but I suppose it could work. Don't
Above the
suppose.
table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, Eric. So I know above the table,
Uh-huh.
there's concertinas, there's drums.
Yep.
Would it be possible for Cassie to have something like that, but it's flavored as her violin?
I'm cool with that. If she wants to
Sure.
flavor it like that, I'm cool with it. I do
It's
have
because they
something
don't
in
make.
mind if she wants to go for it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It depends, Eric. I'm wondering what sort of like I was trying to come up with a way to say this. What the other shoe is gonna fall for it? Or what is your idea? What are your thoughts?
Well, I
Because
mean,
I'm very partial to her violin. That's kind of why I chose it for the Rift infusions. So
that's fine.
I guess I'm not sure how to make that work
That's
with a
fine. We will allow you
magical.
to apply this as a violin instead. Okay.
Okay.
We will just go ahead and massage the truth of this, okay?
Okay. Well, what is it? You gotta like pitch me on it here.
Malis is going to smile and she's going to bring out a large box and she's going to put it on the counter. This, as she puts her hands on top of the box, this once belonged to a famous Asimar, a bard of incredible renown. It's a magic instrument that changes form, as we're massaging the truth, to whatever instrument you want it to be. They chose
Interesting.
this, and she'll open the lid. And inside, you're going to see the most bizarre musical instrument you've ever seen. It appears to have a lot of strings that are stretched across a central knob, and the central knob is a wheel shape. And on the back end of it, there's a handle. It's very odd. Are you familiar with these?
I've never seen anything like it.
Truly? This is referred to as Albin's hurdy-gurdy of hardy girding.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Not the
So,
legendary, the legendary.
and I
Oh
could
my
part with this for the
god.
measly sum of 7,000 gold.
Hang on.
There is loot in the party inventory.
And we're massaging the
Remember.
truth that it's a hurdy-gurdy. Okay? Just because Cassie wants to keep playing a violin. Cool, guys?
I thought she knows how to
Yeah, yeah,
play,
I
so
understand. And we're
yeah.
going with rule of cool.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I appreciate that.
There is party loot. Remember that. You can
I'm sorry, I'm
always.
still reading the description of it. But...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Margo, is there anything you want to buy? than the potions you
That's
already have.
very cool.
What do I have? Oh, I have so little.
Jack, anything you want to buy while she's doing her shopping and wallet checking?
Um,
There's
you go
Go,
first.
go ahead.
as far as potions go,
Or anything else. She's got limited
armor.
stores, but what do you want?
Yeah. I was just wondering what a upstanding citizen rogue like myself would buy.
He does have a bracer of flying daggers.
Ooh.
Oh, how much?
Bracer of flying daggers as we do that. Flying daggers. Where's my bracer of flying dagger? Not on the list. So she's going to sell the bracer of flying daggers for the whopping sum of 3,200 gold.
How about 30 gold? Or how about 3,000?
3,000. She smiles at you. Anything for a fellow rogue.
Okay.
So for 3,000 gold, you get the bracer of flying daggers. And remember,
Nice.
if you use the magic item, you get 2 attacks with that.
Nice.
But it's not the attack action, it's the magic item action.
Okay.
So just for the record, clearing that up before someone goes, you can multi-attack with it. No, you can't. It's a magic item use.
Okay.
2 shots.
So, nice. Bracers. Okay. So,
All right. While he puts that on, Jack, did you want to buy anything?
Would you have a stronger Wand of the War Mage that I could trade you for?
She looks at you stronger. Raising an eyebrow.
Mine is the weakest possible Wand of the War Mage.
Oh.
But I've got this Bloodwell Vial +2 that I would. So I would. It seems a fair bargain. A Bloodwell Vial +2 plus a Wand of the War Mage +1 for a Wand of the War Mage +2. You know.
She'll do that trade.
Thank you.
Absolutely, she'll do that trade. All right, Cassandra, so are you going to buy that violin, musical instrument of legend?
I believe so. Perhaps I would like this. I have something I could possibly trade to help with the price.
Of course.
She pulls out the crown from the jewelry store. She still has it.
Okay. She smiles at you, and that's very interesting. Where did you get such a thing?
I'll be honest, I can't quite remember where we found it. But,
Lies. Deception. Please roll.
Of course.
A 29.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Double 29. Yeah.
All right. Really, it looks quite exquisite.
I think it's
I don't
very
think half
valuable.
the price off of the magical instrument in exchange for this.
Really, only half. I mean, it seems
If you
quite
knew where
old.
it's from, it might be worth more.
She looks over at Dorgo, but doesn't say anything yet.
Nothing yet? Okay.
She's looking at Dorgo's face to try to see if he thinks it's okay to tell her or if he wants to step in and say where he thinks it's from.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What are we talking about?
The crown from the jewelry store. She's kind of trying to trade it in to help get the price down on the violin.
We found that.
Well,
in a
no,
dungeon.
Cassie knows, but like,
Oh no,
she
he's
lied,
telling
saying-
her. What
Okay,
did you
great,
say?
okay.
What did you say?
she said, "Oh, I can't quite remember. We found it somewhere." So,
Cassie, we found that in the dungeon underneath that big library in Andalusia.
Oh, yes.
And get your deception check, Dorgo.
Hell
With
yeah.
advantage.
assistance. Okay,
With
yeah.
advantage, because we've already got a big roll here.
For the record, Andalusia is an hour and a half north of me, where I actually live.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, with the 19. Interesting. Well, I suppose now that we know, I guess I can do a full trade for you. And she will trade the hurdy-gurdy of hardy-girding in exchange for that crown.
Wow, really?
Uh-huh.
That's Meg saying that, not Cassie. Cassie's keeping a straight face. Oh, thank you. That's quite kind of you. Thank you
She,
very
America's
much.
very glad you're trading that crown away.
Why? Wait, why are you glad? Wait,
Hey,
why are you glad? Wait, why are you glad?
Laughs
He
in
needs,
GM.
No.
he needs it for another campaign where they still have robots that aren't dead.
Exactly.
Are you saying? Oh, yeah, that's right. We did kill all of our. Man, I'm still so bummed about that. I just said a gift to
Hey,
Eric.
thanks for the gift. I know that gift. I watched that episode. It was great.
So good.
Dorgo goes back to perusing the shop after he says that
You
nonchalantly.
guys have pretty much taken everything she's got. Anything else you
Jack would
need?
also ask for some fine inks, etc., for copying into wizard spellbooks.
She will have to go below, back down into the basement to get it. But yes, she has some. She has a grand total of 2,000 gold worth of that.
And puts another sword in his glove.
I'll take 1,000.
Just kidding.
As Tenebris loses his oath,
I'm kidding.
so am I. It's all good. We're just poking fun at each other. I hope you're
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she say she had armor?
She does. She's got a couple suits of armor. She's got mithril
Okay.
armor. She has one suit of adamantine plate armor. He also has a +2 set of studded leather armor.
Ooh,
And that's it.
adamantine armor. What does that do?
You know, there's that full suit of necrotic armor
Adamantine.
the
Adamantine is
Guardian.
uncritable, but it's heavy armor, which means you can't rage.
Yep.
Oh, can you not rage when you're wearing heavy armor?
Nope.
Correct.
Nope.
Oh. And
And
then
you
what does
lose your
medium-
mithril do?
you lose your barbarian
Medium
bonus.
or lighter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, mithril is no crit, but it's medium armor?
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. I'm okay.
All right. Very good. So, do you have any rumors about the town?
Mm, well, it's on the rebound. Yeah.
Indeed. I heard that there was a big kerfuffle down in the market yesterday. You know anything about that?
No, we were up in
In the market?
Ryport.
Apparently, someone crashed into the 12 spiders and no one was there.
Interesting.
That's strange.
A whole bunch of people
Oh.
went in and came out carrying liquor bottles.
Sounds like a party. It's a shame I missed it.
I managed to collect 2 myself, and she's going to show off 2 Shinoza Protectorate brandies.
So now at this point, Eldrick is really questioning where the fuck were the Vein Wardens, because they said they were going to watch the building.
They did. And then they went back with you, and then they guess that
No,
no,
when we went down, they said they were supposed
you're
to
right.
watch the building.
No, they were supposed to watch the building. So no, I guess the looting didn't happen. My mistake. I apologize.
No, it happened. They were like, nah, fuck it, whatever. We're done.
No.
We're gonna go home.
That's absolutely not the Vein
looting
Wardens.
happened after we left,
That's absolutely not the Vein Wardens.
Mhm.
No,
which would have been at night anyway. When
the
Yeah.
dwarf would have stayed. And probably would have been
No,
drinking all this liquor.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Brannick would have
what
sitting there. Brannick's sitting there drinking all the liquor. That's a different story.
Yeah.
maybe she just assumes Brannick was a bunch of people.
I mean,
that's
he
valid.
smells like one. He sounds like a bunch. I mean,
Yeah, my mistake. We will retcon that. She did not get liquor from the 12 spiders. All right. Cool.
We could sell her some.
Anything else you'd like to do here at the quartermaster's shop?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I got different types of questions. Go ahead.
Eric, I wanted to see if there's anything like, I don't know if it would be here, but I would like something that would raise Cassie's spell save DC check.
Did that thing not do that?
The
Oh shit.
violin? I don't think
No,
so.
never mind. That's where I was. Sorry, above the table. That's where I was leaning with the whole drum thing, because the drums in the concertina, they automatic. It's like the bard's spell save DC and spell attack to hit like thing. That's where I was leaning with, like trying to get you to flavor something like the drums as your violin. So
If
to
you'd
speak,
like to do
because
that,
they
we can
don't
do
make.
one of those. That's fine. If you want to do the Rhythm Maker's drums instead, that's fine.
Yeah, because they don't.
Cassie.
They don't make a bard violin in D&D unless
Yeah.
it's unless Eric makes a custom item.
That's fine. So, Cassie, if you would prefer the Rhythm Maker's drums instead of the hurdy-gurdy, I'm fine with that.
I guess like what bonus? Like plus
It
one,
gives plus
two,
two.
plus three. Okay.
Ooh,
Yes, ma'am.
shit.
Let me
Alright.
let me
Oh.
think. We don't have to role play it, but let me just think about it for a minute because yeah, let me just think about it a little bit
Sure,
because there's
that's fine.
bonuses to both for sure. I'm good for the record. I am because I'm gonna forget what they're called. I'm putting them both in my inventory right now. I will remove one. I promise. I will not keep both of them. They're just gonna
Okay.
sit there while I think about it. Okay.
I'm going to keep them both.
And they're mine. I think that's it for Cassie right now.
I
Okay.
think I'm gonna add 200 platinum to my inventory and just think about it. I will delete it later, I promise.
This is one of those points where I'm going to say you don't have that feat that I developed specifically for Meg.
Oh
It
no!
says because I
Oh.
want
I
it.
don't have feet.
Right,
Because I
right.
want
Okay,
to
my
keep-
mistake. I'll get on the next
gonna-
level up. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Maggie,
add the
Maggie.
because I wanted feet to my sheet because it just sounds appropriate that I enter it now instead of a level up. You know, because I want it.
One of these days, I am going to create that feat just for grins and just to torment Meg a little tiny bit.
Oh my god.
It'll be hilarious. All right. So, as you guys finish shopping here with Malus Thorn, I think that this is a great spot for us to go ahead and pause, as
Yeah.
I think Cherry's probably going to want to be involved in what comes next. Are you guys cool with that?
I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
great.
she might want, and she might want to do some shopping too.
Right.
Who
And
knows?
we can
That's
hand wave a
true.
lot of that if she wants to do any of that.
Yep.
So, Cherry, if you want to do a shopping this week, let us know. Cool?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I think tonight was very healthy. I think we hashed through a lot of stuff tonight. I think we're in a good place, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. Cool?
Me too. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM, guys. There's a huge number of them out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. Hopefully, we can slow down the pace a little bit. We have some really cool things coming next week because I know that one of you, at least, has information that they are going to share next week. Probably
Yes.
2 or 3. So, next week will also likely be a very slow session like this. We're going to have a bit of a slowdown on session stuff and not do grindy combat stuff for a little bit. Cool?
Great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Just setting expectations. I know you guys like to know what's coming.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's where we're going for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow morning for Beneath Fallen Skies, as they've just slain a dragon and in a mix inside of Zaravel. Now they head down into the asylum. What happens? For those on Twitch, thanks for coming and hanging out. We are raiding someone, so stick around for a few moments so that we can raid with as many people as possible. And also, thanks to everyone who gifted subs. We had a lot of people gift subs tonight, so appreciate it, guys. Take care, everybody.